Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they my dude.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving to his left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it. Second and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On play action, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On play action. Goff on the run to the right, to the sideline. That is caught, but, oh, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and third down.
Hey, Cal.
From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
46-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 43, here's second down and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Super cut. Like 20.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Moving to his right. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult...
And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Stealing forward for maybe a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 46, here's second and 8. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 33 yards.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate a lot of big plays.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving left. Off he goes.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Third and goal for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Hey, 73. 63.
On play action, here's Hurts. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, they need 7. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 36 yards.
Hold on.
For the Lions. First and 10 at the
On first down, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Second down and 3.
Sam Laporta. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's hard. And he'll take this one in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Hurts again. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a 1st down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Hey, 73. Good. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yeti. 73. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Williams. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, faking the give. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
That's good.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative. playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
14, 180. Val, you want. Whirling. What's up?
On 4th down, Goff. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
63, 9.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell, accelerating toward midfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On play action, Goff. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Ric Flair.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
On Silver, right? No, touch. Sherman. Hey! 9. No,
To throw, Hurts. That one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's
going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yo, toss that! With it! Yo, toss it!
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's across midfield. Down the sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball.
And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Williams now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. Here's first down. Here's Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 12 more yards from him there and another first down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
20.
A run with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
The Lions called their first timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
We go tonight. 180.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. They'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. Laporta in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
Easy, 63, back.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 34-yard line.
Cornell. He goes to the eye.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
17 yards.
Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
49-yard line.
Super one. What? What's that?
On first down, it's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Gibson now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Easy, 63. Very, set. Hey! 73! 73!
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Zombie Nation.